Greetings, this is the Baron. Here I am back with another round of Paladin Magic. The rules are up on the screen. We got no Mind Twist, no Loa, single strip, single factory, only one workshop, one tabby, and one of those Maze of Iths. Let me show you what we're playing today. So if you are new to the channel, you might not recognize this deck, but if you've been around for a while, or you've been back and checking out my old videos, you'll recognize this deck as a variant of my old Titania's Toys deck. There have been a few edits. We've added blue for power, a little splash of black just for the tutor, no Mind Twist in Paladin Magic, and we have cut down on a lot of the specialty artifacts. The original deck ran a lot of one-ofs, including Rocket Launcher, Jade Statue, I think we're running 3 or 4 of the Scepters, 3 or 4 big books, a lot of purpose. This time, we're spreading out the love with a lot of one-of artifacts. Only two ofs, which is the Icy and the Disrupting Scepter. 1 book, 1 City in the Bottle, 1 the Hive. You're only allowed to have 1 Chaos Orb, of course. I've got my Tormod's Crypt in there. I love running it with Time Twister. Ever since I got the Twister, into the collection and playing it in decks, I've been running that card, the Crypt. I do not want you getting your stuff back. I want it gone forever. Aladdin's Ring makes its return. I think I had 2 in the original deck. Nova Pentacle. Man, that card is not played enough, I say. Same thing, I was running 2 or 3 of original, down to 1. I got a single Disenchant down there, separate from the other 2 on the top right. I don't know what I was thinking. I just slapped this thing together just to show you guys what's happening. I got my Mirror Universe in here, and Alabar's Carpet. And then I've got a playset of copy artifacts to copy any of these tools that I end up finding or tutoring for or drawing into, just to make what I want to happen. Then there's all the, power cards, I guess. The Tutor, the Time Walk, the Twister, Ancestral Recall. I got my Mana Drain here, and I'm just running the one of the big kill card, the Titania's Song. As a one-off, it's just fine. I could find it when I need it. I could Twister it back. I'm gonna get it when I need it, and I don't even need it to win. I can kill you with the Hive tokens. I can kill you with Aladdin's Ring. And I got my Factory. Any of these cards can be copied with Copy Artifact to just make enough of whatever I need to end this game. I've also got my removal package. It's the 3 Disenchants, 1 Ash to Ashes, or is it Dust to Dust, well, whatever the white one is there. The Divine Offering. I went down to 1 Wrath of God. This used to be a 4 Wrath deck. I'm down to 1. I got my 2 Abysses, which are, of course, new since the original version of this deck. 2 Plows, and a Balance. Sideboard, a little bit of everything. My 4th Disenchant, a Steel Artifact, 2nd Wrath, 3rd Icy, a Ivory Tower in case I need some life advantage. Conservation, I think that card is called, where it turns all mountains into plains. My 4th Felwar Stone, a Blue Blast, Karma, Greater Realm of Preservation, 2 more Divine Offerings, and another Ash to Ashes, Dust to Dust, whatever that card is. 1 Reconstruction, and good old reliable Rod of Ruin. That card has won me several games with this deck in its original form, to the point where I ended up taking it out of the sideboard and mainboarding them, because even if the 1 damage ended up not mattering so much, it's a 4 creature. It's like a Suchi, 4 mana for 4/4. Great freaking value. That's what the whole point of this deck is get big monsters for old school discount. You want a 6/6? How are you going to do it in old school? Are you going to pay 2 mana for 3 different colors? Or you pay 6 colorless mana with a Titania's Song on the field, and you got a 6/6 no drawback at what's considered in old school to be great freaking value. So, this is what I'm going with. Wish me luck. Let's go on to game number 1. And here we go. Game number 1. I'm actually taking a mulligan here. Pitching my 1 card down to 6, and my opponent will be on the play. What are we going to see? Mission's Factory, turn 1. It's a restricted card, and it's a beat stick. It's a great card. Everyone knows its value. Trop Ninzel for me. Blue-green. Coming with the Factory, he's going to drop me to 18. So, first blood has been spilled. But if you know this deck, it takes a while to get rolling. But once I'm going, I get control. Tappy tappy, what are we going to see? A Felwar Stone. So it's another green source for me. I can use it. My opponent untaps, goes to his draw. What are we going to see? Ooh, no land drop yet. The Activate Factory come in, drops me a 16. He does have the land, though. It's a Bayou, and pass his turn. And did I? Okay. Oof. I thought I was missing my land drop, too. No, we got it. I got a Bayou also. 4 mana at my disposal. Tapping out. What do we got? Nova Pentacle. Alright. I got no mana this turn to activate it. But then following turn, I'll be able to send that factory right back to its own face. So I'll be safe for now, as long as no more threats are dropped. But it doesn't save me from being at 14 life this early in the game. I'll drop some more land, plenty of mana, 5 at my disposal now. I'm probably going to want to hold back so I can activate that Nova Pentacle. But I don't. I play an Icy because that'll solve my problems too. That is a fine thing to do when you're at 5 mana. He's asking how Nova Pentacle works now. For 3 mana, I redirect all damage from one source to a creature of my opponent's choice. So it could be his own creature, it could be one of mine if I have any. But it will save me as long as it has a legal target. So if he fireballs me for 10 and he has a creature in play, it'll fireball his creature instead of me. But if he has nothing in play, I would eat all that damage. My opponent dropped an oldie but a goodie, the Breeding Pit. So at the end of every turn, he'll make a 0/1 Thrall token. Yeesh. Don't know what to make of that. You know, I'm expecting like Lord of the Pit or something. Here's my tap. The Hive. Okay. Playing the Hive with Nova Pentacle in play kind of feels like a giant waste. You know, it's like, am I going to spend 9 mana to just prevent damage from something? Hard to say. It's happened. It's happened for sure. But don't know if it's a good play. Okay, here we have the Enchantress. Enchantress is the one that guards the well, that is the pit. For within lies a great evil. And hopefully we can keep that evil at bay. Although it looks like I'm just passing this turn. Yeesh. I guess this is an upkeep tap. We're going to hit that swamp. Is that what I did? Why would I do that? Probably should have the factory. He plays another swamp. What was I thinking? What's the plan here? Keep him off 2 blacks so I don't get himmed or something? I don't know. Anyway, I make a bat token, or a bat, an insect, I guess it's called, a mosquito, at the end of his turn, using the Senger Bats as my 1/1 flying artifact creature token. Trying to keep up with these thralls, I guess. Coming in with that 1/1, gonna drop in the 19. I finally scathed my opponent. I'm hanging here at 14. It's not too bad, not too critical yet. Tapping down that factory during the upkeep. He's paying 2 black to keep his pit alive. He's about 4 mana. Paralyzing my bat. Huh. My bat. my token. I'm okay with that. You know, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Pendlehaven here. At the end of his turn, make another bat. I'm just going to call them bats. I can't help myself. I'm not going to say insect or mosquito. They're freaking bats. I mean, just, come on, look at this. Soul Ring now. Man, oof. So many tempting targets for a copy artifact at this point. You know? Coming in with that 1 bat that's not paralyzed. What's he asking about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm explaining that I made it at the end of his end step. So, it's good to come in. And it does. Drops him down to 18. Which is great news for me. And my opponent's turn. Ooh, I'm a little afraid of this Enchantress. The draw power is just too hard to come by in old school, you know? So that's a weakness on my unparalyzed bat. So he's going directly to hell. And there is the Khabal Ghoul, the beast from the pit. How many creatures died? I think it was just the 1 bat. Yeah, just the 1 bat so far. So he'll be a 2/2 ghoul, I suppose. And I guess the end of turn I tap down the factory. Wow. Khabal Ghoul. That's a card you do not see enough. I did make that bat at the end of his turn. Came in, dropping down to 17. Our life totals are getting a little closer. A little closer. That's five Thrall tokens. Lots of creatures that could be fed to that ghoul. An elf. Elf can benefit from the Pendelhaven. Another weakness, killing another bat, which will make the ghoul bigger still. Oof. That's a threat. But I got an icy. What I don't have is an answer for both the factory and the ghoul. And at which point, why not attack with, you know, the elves as well? He's drawn 2 cards per enchantment at this point. I need my Wrath of God, I think. It's getting there. There's only one of main board in this deck, pretty sure. The deck pick I showed might not be exactly what I played here in this tournament, but it's definitely close enough. Tapping down the ghoul, I'm guessing here. So I'm taking the factory and the elf, it looks like. Now I got more mana. We're going to make a bird. I'm calling this thing everything but it's supposed to be calling it. Make another bat. I guess that's going to block the elf since the Pendelhaven's tapped. So that'll be a trade. Though my bat should be dead. The elf came out. And I guess I'm taking 2. Yep. Or I didn't take that damage yet. Oh, I'm Nova Pentacling it. So he's going to kill one of his own thralls. Alright. So yeah, my bat dies from the combat damage. His thrall died. And his elf died. So the ghoul's going to get a bit bigger. Which is getting scary. Cannot have this. What a great card. You know? What an absolutely great card. So I guess I must have missed something. These are the first counters he's getting. Unless he should have had one already. He's at 3s now. Whatever. That thing is a 5/5 now. And that's something to be concerned about. Looks like I drew some mana. And that's not an answer. I need an icy. I need an icy, I think. Still too many thralls hanging around. There's some... Okay, there's the Wrath. There it is. Wow. Wow, I needed that. Oof. I got my 1 mana to tap down that factory, so that's going to spare me the damage. I could even Nova Pentacle it if I had to. Which is probably a better thing, actually. Seeing as he won't get that thrall till his end step. So this turn he basically just can't attack me as long as I have 3 open mana. So that's good news for me. Hey, tapping the bayou here. Ooh, Will-O-Wisp. So that's going to throw off my Nova Pentacle plan. Because he can just redirect to the Will-O-Wisp, pay the black to regenerate. And, I mean, I'll still take no damage, which is nice. Oh, a Khabal Ghoul comes out again. Yeesh. What a board. What a board. Right back in it. I'm going to try to mana drain that Khabal Ghoul. Okay. That's great news. Successful mana drain. It's going to be 3 mana on my first main phase of my next turn. Which we're going to right now. Alright. That was pretty clutch, I feel like. Because those ghouls, they do too much. Too much on that side of the board. Using the 3 plus the 2, getting myself a bird. Bird bug, bat. Just looks like I got 2 cards in the hand. Yep. And we're passing turn. That's alright. What a board state. What like a complex, a lot going on type, you know, game we got going on here. I don't know if it's that or it's just like low damage. Well, I guess he's trying to keep it high damage, but it's pretty easy to keep him off if it's only the 4 Khabal Ghouls that are like the big hitters, you know? Still fully expecting a Lord of the Pit or something. A 3rd ghoul slaps on down to the field. Oof. Well, mana drain's my only counter power. So unless I can get it back, this ghoul's going to be here. Oh. What could I do? I mean, I got the Icy still. I got the Nova Pentacle. So even if I won't destroy his board, I could prevent the damage. He just attacked with the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, not Will-O-Wisp. He attacked with the Elf. So I'm going to Nova Pentacle that damage. He's sending it to the Thrall token, which is going to make his ghoul bigger. Every damage matters, and I need to keep my life up. But if he just keeps doing this, and I keep doing a redirect thing, well, that's not going to be good for me. I probably could have made a Wasp token. But, okay, here's a Plow. Gonna take out that ghoul. RFG out of here. Puts my opponent back to 19 life. I'm sitting there at 14 still. Hanging on that 14 life pretty well, actually. Attacking with that bird. Drops him down to 18. Okay. Alright, fine spot. Fine spot. Wish I had some draw power. Like a book. I think the deck needs more books. Maybe I'll slip a second book in for next time. Tapping, it's got to be the factory, or am I tapping the elf before the attack phase? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, that's a more mana efficient way of doing things. It'll save my 5 mana to keep making the wasp, bird, bats to actually do some damage with. Tapping down the blocker, coming in for 2. Copy artifact, the icy manipulator. Okay. Now it feels like we got progress happening now. Feels like progress. I still really I don't know. Every card I see, I think I should have more of. I think I should have more Wrath of Gods main deck. Only one maze allowed in this format. This deck, would do well with mazes. But well, for Paladin Magic, this is the deck I got, I guess. But maybe I'll figure something to take out for a second Wrath and a second book. I think it's a good angle to take. I guess one of the problems with this deck is it can be boring because it's trying to get this control. It's just trying to like get itself into control position, and then when I'm ready just to get the kill off, drop the song, or go super slow and kill with hive tokens, or the arena, not the arena, the hive. Oh, I said the hive, the ring, or the factory. Disenchant, taking out his factory. Man, that's going on for way too long. More bird bat bears. So I got 3 now. So I've got 2 icies, so I can tap that guy, the Willow, and just keep doing more and more damage each turn. 3 coming in. Beautiful. Getting work done. Another copy artifact. What are we gonna hit? A 3rd icy. Oof. Alright, that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. Time Walk. So how many birds do I have now? 4. Drop my mana right on down. Not afraid of anything. Coming in for that 4. That's going to drop him down to 7. So that's pretty strong. Looks like as long as I have no hiccups in the road, no bumps in the path, I can end this game in 2 turns. Khabal goal for my opponent. Is there like a Black Wrath? There's no Damnation, so there's a Paralyzed taking out one of my birds. So that's gonna give him 1 more turn, I think. Oh no, it's not, because I'm gonna make another token at the end of this turn. There's a Plow taking out the Will-O-Wisp. That's gonna save me a icy target. Tapping down his dudes. That's gonna be the end of his turn. Also making another bat. On to me. That's 4 bats in the sky. So yeah, I got what I was looking for. I have control, and I'm ending this. 1 more turn. My opponent is at 3 life. He needs a miracle. What does he need? In black and green, Crumble's not going to do it. Nah, showing his hand, saying it's over, I think. So, boom. All right, game 1 me. Whew, that was an interesting game. Pretty wild. I really like his deck. You know, I like the whole Enchantress thing. It's Enchantress into ghouls. Breeding Pit just being there is incredible. Alright, sideboard up, game number 2. Boom. And I've taken another mulligan. So, down to 6 cards again for me. And the same start from last game, Mishra's Factory for my opponent. I don't want this kind of beatdown this early. I just can't handle this. I got a Tundra, and I'm getting smacked down for 2, down to 18. Yeesh. Not cool. This is just, in a restricted factory format, it's just uncool. But I did get an answer. I got my one of Maze of Ith. Here's the Tappy Tappy. Khabal Ghoul, nice and early, turn 3. Second mana for me. Okay, I should be okay now. If I can Maze the Ghoul and disenchant the land. Oh, but there's a Strip Mine. So, that's less things I could do. Activating Factory. Asking for responses. I guess I have none. Coming in for 3. Do I have an answer? No, I'm getting smacked down to 15. That's alright. I'm used to taking a beating before getting rolling with this deck. It's just kind of how it is. Up to 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. What are we going to see? A Disrupting Scepter. Beautiful. I use that to pull answers out of my opponent's hand before dropping my song usually. Because I don't want any cards in their hand when I drop that thing. Big swing. Drops me down to 11. Oh, way too soon. Way too soon. On to me. Hopefully I do something useful instead of just making him discard a card. If that's what I'm doing, I'm in trouble. 4 mana, taking a burn. Ooh, the Abyss. Okay. That is great. That is, like, exactly what I needed. So his upkeep will lose the Elf. And that will make the Ghoul bigger. Although he's not putting a token on him. I wonder if there's something I don't understand about Ghoul and how he gets bigger. Or if we're just forgetting that he should be bigger. Or maybe, oh, it's the end of turn he gets counters. I think that's what it is. So I'm down to 9. He plays Titania's song. He doesn't know he doesn't know my plan. He doesn't know it's for me. So he's saying, hey, your Abyss should kill your Scepter. I'm like, nah. It's an artifact creature, bro. So he's like, oh, my bad. So he put the song in just to try to, soften the blow from all my control artifacts. Again, not knowing that it is actually my kill. So now I'm committed. I'm all in. I got the Abyss. I just want to draw my artifact creatures and smash. So that's 9 damage on the field for next turn. Coming in for 3. Drops him down to 17. And then his upkeep is going to lose the Ghoul. Leave him only with that Mishra's Factory. And, yeah, he's got an army of scepters on my side. Like some kind of weird Disney cartoon. With Mickey Mouse and like a bunch of scepters running around with swords or something. They're all just bouncing around, ready to strike. And I think he sees that. I think the writing's on the wall over here. Yeah, he passed his turn. Coming for 9. Taking the whole thing. No answer. No crumble. No. I mean, you can't tear. There's not a lot of answers. There's just really not. Not in black-green. Not for what's happening here right now. Coming for 2. I'll pay the life to plow that guy out of existence. Because factories are annoying. Factories are strong and they are annoying. He is down to 8. I have lethal on the board. Is there anything he can do? Coming for 9. Oh, wait. I'm at 8. Sorry. Look at the wrong life totals. So he's at 1. Drops an elf and says, that is it. Good game, bro. Woof. All right. Titania's Toolbox takes it. Game number 1. Wow. That felt good. I like this new iteration of the deck. I do feel like it needs a little more removal, like a second Wrath, third Wrath, whatever it's going to be. But all in all, very excited. Well, thanks for tuning in. This is Baron Nick, and I'm done here.